Hello everyone, tonight on the program, a potential threat to aviation safety. Kotoka International Airport confronted with increasing presence of traveler birds. Ahead, we'll be hearing from the newly appointed Commissioner of Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AKWESI AGYEIBI PREMPEH, on how that is being tackled.
These birds comes in, feed on it, because there is no operations. So now that there is operation, meaning these birds have to travel somewhere else. So it's like they are competing with the aircraft.
Tonight, we'll also take a flight to the SUNYANI airport where they are not competing with birds but human encroachers. Chiefs in the Bono region have issued a warning to punish encroachers whose activities are impeding renovation works.
We will do a fact-finding to see who aided who to get the land from the original plan. And surely we are going to bring pressure on everybody.
We'll update you on a national multi-stakeholder dialogue on mining as environmentalists advocate precision mining system to promote responsible mining among small-scale miners.
Do the necessary investigation to determine where the deposit is. So you go, what we say, to go for the eye of the project. You go in there and then you take the gold and then you process.
My name is Darryl Kwao. This is Business Live. We will be right back. Well, call it a potential threat to aviation safety at the Kotoka International Airport. The Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau says traveler birds are now competing with aircrafts at the airbase. These birds settled along the runway as flights got grounded due to COVID-19 restrictions. Now, speaking to Charles Aite, newly appointed Commissioner of the Bureau, AKWESI AGYEIBI PREMPEH revealed some aggressive measures are underway to clear these traveler birds.
So when it comes to investigation of accident or incident, you need two expertise. You need the pilot or the aircraft engineers, because accident or incident can happen either by human error or by maintenance. The Bureau was set up to investigate incidents that has been happening and also come out with safety recommendations.
So what are some of the incidents on your table currently?
We have serious incidents and normal incidents. These are the indicators we use to monitor. Right now, we're talking about bird strikes. Bird strikes. You know, because the airline was not in operation for a while because of the COVID situation. And the grass along the airport, these birds comes in, feed on it, because there is no operations. So now that there is operation, meaning these birds have to travel somewhere else. So it's like they are competing with the aircraft. So that is the incident that we are having. But the other incidents, which maybe we have to look at it as a team.
While still with aviation, the Bono Regional House of Chiefs has issued a warning that will lead to punishment for encroaching on SUNYANI airport lands, which remains a major hindrance to ongoing airport renovation project. Now, speaking after an inspection of the work, which is already behind the completion date, Vice President of the Bono Region House of Chiefs said anyone found culpable will be dealt with. Precious Semevo has more.
Delegation to the SUNYANI airport included the paramount chiefs of Banda and Insoko, Osaberima Okochiridom Kwejosito, and Dasibra Okoji Amanduedu Ampem II. The Vice President of the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, Okochiridom Sechi Ako II, said the visit forms part of their vision of bringing chieftaincy to bear on the needs of the citizenry. He expressed the appreciation to the government for the commitment towards the SUNYANI airport project, though they have a problem with the project timeline.
We are pleased with the extent of work and the quality of work. It is the timing that we had problem with, but they assured us, the contractor has assured us that within 2 to 3 months, that is maximum by October, hopefully the project will be completed, the first phase will be completed and handed over. And with the first phase completed, aircrafts can land at the SUNYANI airport.
The encroachment of the airport land by private developers and the risk associated with it remains the contractor's main challenge. Buildings are seen a few meters away from the runway. Okochiridom Sechiako II said they would involve all stakeholders to ascertain the encroachers from the original SUNYANI airport plan, and culprits would be punished.
People have built very close to the runway, and it becomes very dangerous. The air path is also encroached upon. Roofing of the buildings around the runway is also reflective and may increase the risk of landing. We are going to examine from what originally existed to what is existing now, so that we will know who has encroached on the original land, and then the processes, all those authorities that were involved, traditional council, assembly, individuals, lands commission. Of course, the airport authority is also going to be involved as a stakeholder. So we will do a fact finding to see who aided who to get the land from the original plan. And surely we are going to bring pressure on everybody and punish those culprits found guilty. Some of the buildings may be demolished, or their roofing and other things may be adjusted.
The SUNYANI airport, when completed, will facilitate the movement of businesses and people ready to patronize SUNYANI and the Bono region. For Joy News, Precious Semevo, SUNYANI.
While away from aviation, some environmentalists are advocating the adoption of what they term precision mining system to help promote responsible mining amongst small-scale miners. This system ensures only areas with enough gold to cover expenditure are open for mining, contrary to the indiscriminate digging for gold. The environmentalists are also pushing for the signing of a bond as part of requirements for licensing small-scale miners. Nanaya Ojima participated in a national multi-stakeholder dialogue on mining and filed this report.
Precision mining system ensures areas with enough gold deposits identified through geological investigation are mined. Under the traditional small-scale mining, miners take concessions indiscriminately in search of gold, incurring huge losses. Deputy Director for Operations at the Environmental Protection Agency, Engineer Ransford Sechi, explains the impact of the current system of mining.
Do the necessary investigation to determine where the deposit is. So you go, what we say, to go for the eye of the project. You go in there and then you take the gold and then you process. But if you say, you don't know until you dig until you find where the gold is, then what amount will you use for the areas you didn't find gold?
Dean for the Faculty of Natural Resources at KNUST, Professor Cherboatin believes investments in precision mining will help promote responsible mining.
I think if it is a technology that is working elsewhere, we need to do everything possible to make sure that we also have access to that technology, because it will reduce first the cost involved in mining, and also it will ensure that we don't dig everywhere, and that where there is no gold, there's no point in digging, and that will of course translate into less damage being done to vegetation and soils.
Under the Environmental Assessment Regulations 1999, any undertaking in respect of which a reclamation plan is required to post a reclamation bond based on approved work plan. Large-scale miners post bonds financially to serve as a surety to cover the cost of environmental damage at the site during or after the operations. But the EPA is yet to subject small-scale miners strictly to the requirement. Small-scale miners, however, believe signing up to the bond may adversely affect their operations. The Oda District Chairman for the Ghana National Association for Small-Scale Miners, Mohammed Amao, says the bond will be effective if miners are made to prospect the land for gold before rolling out the bonding.
As a small-scale miner,
when we go for license, it clearly spells out the process for reclamation. The authorities should know those who refuse to reclaim the land because they are licensed. There is no need for new laws.
The stakeholder dialogue was organized by Tropinbos Ghana under the NORAD-funded project, securing food and ecosystem services in mining-plagued regions of Ghana. The national dialogue climaxes similar events from various districts where the project is being undertaken. Kwame Apia Ousu is project manager at Tropinbos.
So we believe that having this orientation towards national development for our project, the appropriate ministry, the minister, and the authorities will accept the contributions from this level. And I believe that we have to also take it forward.
For JoyNews, Nana Ochima reporting.
You're watching our Business Live. Still to come, we'll bring you tonight's episode of the Joy Business Van. CEO of Enquiry Agency, Miriam Quantin, will be telling us how she is helping young people reach their dream career with a volunteer recruitment agency. That will be after this break. Do stay tuned. Welcome back to Business Live. Now, learning from her own challenges in pursuing her dream career, Miriam Quantin started Enquiry Agency, a career development and volunteer recruitment agency. Today, she's made an impact on several young people, helping them reach their dream career. Miriam's vision is to run the largest volunteer recruitment agency and business incubation hub in Africa. her story tonight on the Joy Business Van.
Hello, Joy Business Van. I am Miriam Krantain, Project Manager and Founder of Enquiry Agency. And welcome to the La Villa Boutique Hotel, which happens to be my office as well. Let's go.
Miriam Krantain started Enquiry Agency in 2016 with the help of her friends. The Career Development and Volunteer Recruitment Agency was born out of a personal challenge with pursuing her career dream.
So Enquiry Agency began in the year 2012 when I first graduated from senior high school. At that time, I wanted to read tourism, but my parents wouldn't let me. So I thought to myself, what if I knew someone in the tourism industry to interact with? Perhaps things would have been different. So with that in mind, I had to reset my mathematics, and that is when we actually came together to start Enquiry Agency to help several youths out there who wouldn't end up like me, having to change their dreams because someone thought it wasn't lucrative enough or didn't have the right information about it. Just a minute. Yes, hello. Yes, Joe. Yes, the interview is today. You can come. Thank you. Yes. So let's go meet one of my colleagues.
Hello.
So welcome. Yes. So hi everyone, this is Jonette, my colleague. We just spoke on phone and we are here to talk about our upcoming forum on the 27th of February. Let's get started.
Let's go. Can't wait for it.
Applications are opened. So the first thing I think we are looking at things on, we are doing things, let's say, a dual manner.
Graduate unemployment remains a major challenge here in Ghana. Miriam believes volunteering and networking could be key in reducing the rate of unemployment in the country.
Enquiry Agency believes that networking is the solution for every young person out there. You must know how to network and volunteer some of your time away. What do I mean by volunteering or networking? There are people who can offer you the jobs that you are actively searching for. But you have to make yourself available, and no one employs anyone without actually knowing the person for some time. And we come out of the university and it's a known fact that we do not necessarily have all the requisite skills needed in the job market.
In 2016, with the support of family and friends, Enquiry Agency organized its first ever career fair with over 70 students from senior high schools in attendance. Today, the activities of the agency have expanded way beyond senior high school level of education to adults, youths, businessmen and women via workshops, business forums, volunteer and job shadow programs and interaction sessions.
It's actually easy to have any resource person attend your event or offer the necessary support. The major issue comes with the youth, getting them to understand what networking is and what attending these events are for. Because of our education system, they think they do not need to know how to network or volunteering is not needed, but then they need it because they are supposed to know how to do certain things to secure the job, and that's when volunteering comes in. And because they are not getting paid, some of them tend to shun away from volunteering. So that's where the major issue comes from, but that's what we are pushing. Hello, good morning, Enquiry Agency. How may I help you? Yes. You can apply for...
Within 4 years, Enquiry Agency has been successful in helping so many young people with opportunities that have shaped their career path.
We had certain senior high school graduates. One wanted to enter into medicine, another one was into midwifery. She didn't really know the difference as to nursing or whatever, but she just wanted to be in that field. So she applied for a job shadow placement, and she's almost done with school, graduating as a midwife. One has also secured admission at, I think, is it the Winneba School of Health, studying to become a nurse. We've also had other placements where a student also applied to have a job shadow program in the area of information technology and software engineering, and currently has secured admission at Ghana Telecom University.
So EVS 2021, so that should happen within March They're looking forward to do it in March or in April.
The applications, we'll close applications latest by March.
Latest by March.
And then we'll start working on the departure and everything with Africa World. And then they'll leave in June.
Miriam's next big project is a volunteering program in Sierra Leone. It would be the agency's first project outside Ghana, and she is excited about it.
Other organizations outside Africa do need the help that our youth can provide. And as much as our job opportunities are not much here, we believe that this volunteer program could be an avenue for the youth, not only to have the right network, but also to grow. You know, because they are going to be in a different African country. They're going to find out what Africa really is, who we are. They find out the similarities in terms of our culture and what they can do to add value to the organization. So they are not going there with a mindset of being victims anymore, but this time they are going as heroes or people that could actually be of help.
With little funding support, Miriam and her team have been able to pull through, surviving on very minimal charges for job shadow programs, workshops, and other services.
So it's been an impactful 4-year journey, and Inquiry Agency has helped me and my team mature, come across several resource persons and wonderful people across Ghana and in Africa as well. And we'd like to say thank you to all our patrons, and we encourage the youth to participate in all our activities, especially our upcoming forum. Thank you, Joy Business Band.
You're still watching Business Live. We have time for one more story. The Driver and Vehicle Licensing Authority will be relying on the integration of its biometric card and other technology systems to improve service delivery. This is expected to help clamp down on illegal operators in the system and also boost revenue for the country. Acting Director of Finance at the DVLA, Andrews Dente, disclosed this after the authority received the honors as Best State-Owned Enterprise in Customer Experience at the 10th World Marketing Awards in Accra.
The World Marketing Awards in the last 10 years have celebrated brands and individuals that excel in their field through innovation, value addition, and service delivery. After emerging the Best State-Owned Enterprise and Customer Experience for the year, the DVLA said work is ongoing to ensure that majority of its operations are digitalized, a situation that will help clamp down on users of fake vehicle number plates and thereby block all revenue leakages. Here's Acting Director of Finance at the DVLA, Andrews Dente.
You know, there was problems where people would come up and they were able to go and print their own license plates, and there were times that you could have a duplicate number for one car. So part of the digitization program is going to help us to overcome this problem. So now we are trying to make sure that the embossers, those who have been mandated to emboss, we make sure that they wouldn't emboss any numbers that are not coming directly from us.
Other award winners for the night includes MTN, Standard Chartered Bank, Absa Bank, and Unilever Ghana. Chief Executive of Instinct Wave, organizers of the event, Akin Naftal, has been speaking with Joy Business.
In promoting their brand equity, if you look at, there's no known product without marketing, and marketing has a role to play in every organization. If they need to develop their brand, they need to develop their product sales innovatively. So coming together to celebrate these executives, I think is important. 10th year anniversary show how far we've gone in promoting the industry. The marketing professional deserved an award and they deserve recognition. During COVID-19, you will witness there's a lot of shortfall, but the marketers need to push their product and service and still build a profitability for their company. And that is why tonight we are rewarding them, the brand and the individuals.
The award is themed celebrating a decade of brands and individuals that have worked tirelessly and passionately for their visions.
And that's Business Live tonight. Just to remind you, tomorrow we'll bring you that interview with the Commissioner of the Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AKWESI, AGYEIBI, PREMPEH, on this network. Don't forget to tune in for that interview. Thanks for watching, everyone. My name is Darryl Kwao.